Hey, what's up everyone? Hope all is well. I've been messing with some Sonic games lately on Twitch, and I just want to talk about some games I've been streaming. For this video, it will be 3 Sonic games. Nothing specific, just 3 games from the Sonic franchise. The first game is Sonic Heroes. I have this for the PS2. This game uses teams instead of individual characters. There's Team Sonic with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Team Dark with Shadow, Rouge, and Omega. Team Rose with Amy, Cream, and Big. And Team Chaotic with Vector, Espio, and Charming. Each team will have a member that has a special ability based on speed, flight, and strength. Each team has their own goals. Team Sonic is simply stopping Eggman from his plans. Team Dark is more complex. Shadow is trying to remember who he is. Omega wants to destroy everything related to Eggman. And Rouge is using them to get to Eggman's stash of treasure. Team Rose is Amy looking for Sonic, but Cream is looking for the missing child, which was last seen with Sonic. Big is looking for his missing friend, Froggy. Team Chaotic is hired from a client for a mission. The difficulty is based on which team you pick. Team Rose is easy mode, Team Sonic is normal, Team Dark is hard, and Team Chaotic will be random missions. I'll give you an example. There's this one mission where you have to get through the jungle without these giant frogs detecting you. Each character in their team can level up to level 3, which can help take out enemies quicker. Also, Team Blast is like an ultimate attack from all 3 members. Team Sonic will destroy anything in sight. Team Dark will use a combination of Chaos Control and Omega's Blast.
Chaos Control!
Team Rose Team Blast will get so many level ups and invincibilities.
Level up! Level up! Level up!
And Team Chaotic will get rings, rings, and rings. However, there's one more story left. To unlock it, all team stories must be completed and all 7 Chaos Emeralds need to be obtained in the bonus missions. Sonic Heroes is an okay game. I enjoyed it. It made me enjoy the side characters from the Sonic franchise more. I'm pretty sure if you're a Sonic fan, you probably already played this with either good or bad experience. I say check it out. The next game is Sonic the Hedgehog, not to be confused with the 16-bit version or the 8-bit version. This game is better known as Sonic 06. This was released as a new game to celebrate Sonic's 15-year anniversary. This is available for the PS3 and Xbox 360. I started to stream this on the PS3, but I started to realize that the game slows down every time there's like 5 enemies on the screen. I later streamed it on the Xbox 360. I don't know if the Xbox 360 port is superior, but I noticed there's less slowdowns. Anyways, in this game, you will play as mainly Sonic, Shadow, and newcomer Silver. Each has their own main story. I like the game's opening. It gives it a new Final Fantasy look. Heck, I'll even say I like Eggman's realistic look. I think it was an interesting look for the beginning of the 7th generation of gaming, especially for a new Sonic game at the time. Each hedgehog has a unique ability in their stories. Sonic plays like Sonic. Shadow rides vehicles and uses his Chaos Snap and control attacks. Silver uses telekinesis powers to either move items or fly for a limited time. Their stories will intertwine with each other. Sonic is mainly saving the princess from Eggman. Silver is saving his timeline from disaster. And Shadow's story is basically the behind the scenes of the main villain, Mephiles. Without the context, the real story revolves around Silver and Shadow's stories. When you beat all 3 stories, the last story is unlocked with all 3 hedgehogs to take on the final threat. I have a little bit of gripes with this game. I don't hate it as much as most people do if I have to be honest. My main gripe is usually the multiple loading screens in between quests and dialogue scenes. There's so many. In the Kingdom of Soleanna, the game has many missions in the hub world. Most of them could be tedious, especially with the multiple loading screen. As far as gameplay, I think it's fine. Sonic might have some minor issues with the light dash to rings. However, if Sonic is riding a board, the controls are very weird. I have mentioned the 3 hedgehogs, but every here and there you will play as other characters, but it's mainly Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. I do like the newcomer Blaze the Cat. She previously appeared in Sonic Rush. Sonic 06 isn't for everyone. It is a guilty pleasure for me. I like the levels like Crisis City where you see Sonic going so fast that the window explodes and dashing through the city with a fire tornado. Wave Ocean is another cool stage I like. I like the visuals for its time. I think the bosses are pretty cool. The presence they have feels huge for its time. But yeah, that's Sonic 06 for the PS3 and Xbox 360. The last game will be Sonic Frontiers. This is the latest game from the 3 games I'm streaming. I got this for the PS4, which also has a PS5 free upgrade. This game is quite different from most Sonic games. Most people will say it's like Sonic in a Breath of the Wild environment. And you know what? They're not wrong. Does it have Shadow of the Colossus elements? Yes. Does it bring something new to a Sonic game? Yeah, kind of. So the main gist of Sonic Frontiers is that Sonic and his friends are heading to these islands drawn by the Chaos Emeralds. However, Sonic falls to an island, and his friends seem to be trapped in a digital form. It's up to Sonic to explore and save his friends. Sonic will encounter guardians throughout the islands, but those big boy titans, that's the real threat there. This is where Sonic has to rely on getting the Chaos Emeralds to take on the titans. When I first encountered the first titan, I was like, the design reminds me of the hollows from the manga Bleach. And then the titan name was revealed, Giganto. Using Spanish words I see, this is definitely inspired by Bleach. And I think it's pretty cool. Also, I like how intense the fight could be in supersonic form. The game also has RPG elements where Sonic can level up attributes. It's definitely worth exploring the islands, doing the mini games, and fighting enemies to gain rewards to level up in progress. Every here and there, Sonic will chit chat with his friends. You could go fish with Big the Cat. There's also a barbecue minigame. It's all worth your time. Everything pays off in this game. I say check it out. Sonic Frontiers is available on every modern platform. Alright, so that's 3 Sonic games for 3 different generations on the PlayStation. Out of the 3, Sonic Frontiers will be my favorite. I love seeing Sonic and his friends grown over the years and have each other's back.
Sonic, I want you to see the hero I become. Sonic, you still have love to share with this world too.
Sonic, we're even after this.
I love the nods from the other games in this game. I also like how the game is different from the other Sonic games. I think the fighting combat for Sonic is pretty cool. It also looks like Sonic Frontiers will be having future DLC for 2023, and that's great. The game already has free DLC with the Monster Hunter collaboration costume and the Sonic Adventure Shoes DLC. All that sounds great and all, but if I had to say what Sonic Frontiers' weakest point is for me, it would be the cyberspace portal stages. I honestly didn't care much for it, especially the 2D stages. If I wanted to play as 2D Sonic, then I would play Sonic Mania or some of the Sonic collections. As far as Sonic 06 is concerned, oh boy, it's a guilty pleasure. I know that game has a rocky history and development and it has issues, but there's aspects I enjoy from that game. It was a new beginning for Sonic on the PS3 for better or worse. And I mean that. For example, in Dusty Desert where you play as Silver, you could use a glitch to avoid a puzzle that could take a while to beat, and it helped me get an S rank. As far as story, I think it takes itself too serious, but that's all I have to say about Sonic 06. Sonic Heroes on the other hand, oh how I love Sonic Heroes. It's a fun game, everything about it is cheesy fun. I love the team mechanics, I love the music, I also love the power of friendship used in this game. Now that I think about it, the power of friendship is used in all three of these games. The biggest problem I have with Sonic Heroes is platforming and rails that need to be grinded. It's so easy to fall off. When I see rails on other Sonic games, I panic because of Sonic Heroes. I swear it traumatized me. But it's not so bad in other Sonic games. Other than that, I'm fine with Sonic Heroes. I love seeing Sonic and his friends looking out for each other. It's part of the charm I like about the games. Things have been looking great in the Sonic franchise in 2022. There's the Sonic 2 movie I enjoyed, Sonic Frontiers that I mentioned earlier, and there's Sonic Prime on Netflix. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the games I've been streaming. I have a nostalgia for the Sonic franchise. If you'd like to chat about some Sonic games, feel free to comment. This will be the last games I've been streaming video for this year. I wish you all a happy new year, and I am out. Peace.